So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle.
Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. And Batistuta! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range. Batistuta really needed to concentrate.
Decent chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
On it, and he's there. Barcola on a serious charge here. Space for him to turn and look. Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. And a chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's been cut out, well played. Barcola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Barcola, he's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Yamal! Oh, it's come loose. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the right flank. The ball goes in. Last-ditch defending. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It had to come, it just had to come, he had to have his say. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Van Dijk. Now it's Musiala. Foot in. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. And this is Messi.
Pretty robust defending.
Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's in a great position here. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. He's on it, can he get away? And that is the end of the first half. Borussia Dortmund are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back on the way then. Now it's Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi ready to try one. Oh, greatly! Oh, he's hit the bar! Darwin. Shevchenko, given the lift of his goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Floated through. This looks promising. João Cancelo. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? And here's Barcola. Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Made out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, there's number 3 coming up.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 4. Cambio de jugadores.
And he's managed to get rid. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get on the end of this? Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Well timed, excellent interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Nunez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's the keeper's ball. Trossard. Messi. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Cancelo. And this is Ronaldo. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Oh, what a mistake! Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Probing pass, nicely intercepted. It's a searching pass. Tacho calmly anticipates. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. It is a corner. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that's a little loose. And here's Mbappe. Martinez. It's run loose here. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries to get it clear. Tries to play it through. Nunez! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Trossard, and here's Mbappe, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Can he get it through? Donnarumma getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Nunez, and it's Musiala. The ball has bounced loose now. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's got away. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. That's rather hopeful. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he's gone for goal. Martinez. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it certainly
tries from a long way out. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Ball swung in. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Pacho. Pressing high and with purpose. And now they can clear their lines. Good ball, good... And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Probing pass. Dink through. It's a promising position. Zabani. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta. Modric. Half an hour played now. Gerrard gets over and intercepts. Played into space. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. A vicious ball here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And they've switched it over to the other side. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That's gone route one. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he skips past his man. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Just about within shooting range. Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Little pass back. Now, can they get him away? Nunez.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Zabani charging forward, the ball at his feet. Musiala running with intent. Nunez is onto this.
1 minute added time.
Musiala applies the finish. That was superb goalkeeping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's a searching pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. And Batistuta! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Trossard. Borussia Dortmund just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Modric. He's going for goal!
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming, and he's in one-on-one. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres. Great vision. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Oh, he's all alone. And Messi! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 8.
We're looking at a different game now. Mbappe! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Trossard. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Coming on the field is number 6.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Modric.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Gerrard.
And it's Camavinga.
Coming on to replace him
Modric.
is number 10,
Messi
Fernandes.
going forward. Pass somewhat off target. Modric. Searching pass he's played there. That has not gone well. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! And just like that, he is up and running at once. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's Nunez. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mbappe. And they've got rid. interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Minute has been indicated.
Nice looking ball. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. Trossard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi is firing after that one. Mbappe gives it back.
That's good.
And that signals the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, we're on the way. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection.
Good chance here! Oh, nearly. Oh, he's bustling, and the shots! It's bounced back off the post. Yamal's cross. And that has been cleared. And it's Messi. No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Takes a shot! Has fallen kindly here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's picked his way through. Matweke! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Matweke is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, he's having a go! Off the post! So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He has found the way. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Spread out to the left. Matweke. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Matweke proves just a little bit too strong. That's going to go a long way. Shevchenko. Now it's goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Inter Milan are in front now. And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Martinez, very much the man of the moment. Musiala. And he's there to retrieve it. And Matweke. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Madueke.
Such good technique.
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan with the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. That's a good foray he's making. He's having a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's going for goal! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Pinches it off him. Yamal. Nunez does really well to win the ball there. And it's Batistuta. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's ambitious.
There will be 3 minutes.
Gerrard. Madueke. Now it's Stoichkov. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Nunez in acres of space out wide. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is... And Batistuta! Oh, off the bar! That pass has been well intercepted. Shock. Batistuta!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And this is Messi. Oh, what shoots! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Stoichkov duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication.
Good effort from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Stoichkov. Spread to the right. There's the crossfield ball. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Madueke. That's the throw. Tries one from range. Oh, brilliant from Yamal. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Inter Milan leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to play it through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Fermin powering forward here. And that's another fine save. Alexander-Arnold.
Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly...
Oh, what a mistake!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 21, Musiala. Number 19,
Yamal getting this one clear.
Coming on the field, number 8, number 6.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. And Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 12, Pedro Porro. Coming on to replace him is
That looks a decent ball.
17,
Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. Messi, this is promising. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Played out to the left flank.
Mbappe! He's shot, surely!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that really should have been that.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Borussia Dortmund now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Batistuta
Has found the net here, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Batistuta!
In he goes again.
And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Messi. Mbappe. Taken back almost at once. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Darwin voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Quick reminder today,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Can he get on the end of this? Trossard threads one in.
Batistuta!
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedro Porro goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's come loose. Trossard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Not the most accurate pass. Not the most convincing of passes. Senesi. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good read, needed to be. And this is Batistuta. And it's Shevchenko. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fermin. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Musiala charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Nicely weighted ball.
And Messi!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Senesi. Yamal. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, in with the challenge. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Drogba. Drogba. Oh, important interception.
Messi!
And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That is good strength. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nunez!
They want to be quick to recover this. Trossard. Oh, strongly challenged there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Frustratingly close. Porro. Oh, good spread. Throw it. Pacho. Now he's off and running. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Drogba. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Pete.
And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Out of play for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Messi, steaming on goalwards. Now it's Darwin, and here's the chance to counter. Now it's Musiala, and he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. That was travelling. Great defending, strong and determined. Senesi. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Good chance here! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Messi. Oh, super ball! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Trossard, Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Tries to play it through. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Free, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Batistuta! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Messi!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And this ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne, he's in plenty of space here. Shot could be on.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Drogba!
And how did he not put that away?
Drogba fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Tries to pass it through. He is through here.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Looking for a runner. Zabani spots it and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Trossard. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He has found the way through. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Camavinga, looking for the run. It's a goal kick.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.